Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Jasmine Katrina if you are new here, and today I just wanted to do a quick chit chat and get ready with me on a fun topic if you let it be fun. So if you want to find out what we're talking about today, keep watching. So today we are going to just dive right in. I'm doing a quick get ready with me. I have Onyx around me, so if you hear or see him, apologies in advance. And notice the no backdrop today, mainly because I have to rush to get ready for work and I do not feel like putting all that stuff up and tearing it all back down. So we're gonna dive right in and let's get started. I'm gonna go in with my Milk Hydro Grip Primer for today. Go ahead and apply a little bit of that. And so let's consider this a chit chat, get ready with me. I wanted to talk through the topic of like goal setting, and really I promise it won't be boring, but I know a lot of people make New Year's resolutions. A lot of folks are interested in, you know, a new them and being that girl, and that conversation has been extremely trendy for the last couple of weeks. And it got me thinking around the importance of not only setting goals, but more importantly, like understanding and deciding the type of lifestyle you want to live. And that's really the way you kind of meet your goals. So I'm going in with my Juvia's Place brow pencil. This is in the shade Ebony. Okay, so yeah, let's talk about that. So I really kind of thought about this, and you know, with everything around just like my personal goals, and I don't know if I've ever like talked to you guys about the goals I have set for this year. So let's get into it. Okay, first things first, I want to do eyes first because I did pick up a new magnetic lash set. This is definitely, yeah, a new magnetic lash set. So excited to try these. Let's go in with some concealer and then we can get started on this conversation. Okay, so goals for this year. If you are like me, I'm very type A, and by that I mean I write everything down. I have lists for everything. I categorize my life into sections and things like that. And so we're gonna go in with the Knits Can't Stop Won't Stop. This is in the shade Warm Caramel. So I'm always assessing my life, and I'm always assessing where I am, how things fit, what do I need to do, how do I need to be better, like all those conversations I'm literally having all the time in my head, like all the time. I'm also gonna go with the Can't Stop Won't Stop in Walnut to do above the brows. So anyway, I was thinking about this and I was like, okay, you know, it's 2022 and we've been in a pandemic for 2 years and it's weird. Everyone's burnt out. We're all exhausted. Life is short. Things are happening. How can I set goals and have it feel authentic and not overwhelming? Because honestly, we're all just really tired and very, very much exhausted by life, which is fair, like totally understandable. So anyway, got me thinking, and I was like, all right, well, Jasmine, like, what do you see for yourself and how do you imagine your life? And so that's the first thing, you know, ask yourself, when you think about your dream life and your dream lifestyle, what does that look like for you? You know, for me, it's debt freedom, it's physically healthy, it's me owning a home, it's me being in a relationship, it's me having a partner that is, you know, a believer, and we do life together, we have spiritual, like all the things, like I envision that. I envision my house having marble countertops and big windows for natural light, and I have Onyx running around free, and you know, I picture in the next few years I'm married with children. Like I have a complete vision and for my life. And so I would always encourage people to say, you know, assess where you are, assess where you want to be, and then let's like create the roadmap to get there. So with that being said, that's the first thing, right? Like how to set goals and stick to them, how to set and create your lifestyle, and that means surveying where you are, and not to shame you or feel bad about the decisions that you've made to get to where the point that you are, but where are you currently? Like, what's all this look like for you? And then what's the gap between where you are and where you want to go, and how do we close it? You know what I mean? So yeah, that's first step. Oh, my little bubs. Hi, baby. Hi, Bubba. Thank you. All right, so with eyes, I have what palette am I doing today? So today I'm doing the LA Girl palette, pretty much a bunch of neutrals and some orange and browns. I just wanted to keep it pretty simple, but that's what we're working with today. So I'm gonna take one of my eye brushes. Yeah, just take my all over shader brush, and we're gonna go in with this chocolatey, or not chocolate, but like a nice cocoa brown. And we're just gonna pack it in like that. So yeah, first step, surveying, you know, where you are and where you want to be, right? Okay, second step is creating a plan. So as a type A kind of girl, your girl's always thinking, I live and breathe by plans. I live and breathe by to-do lists. I live and breathe by color-coded sticky notes and whiteboards and all the things. So for me, what's been really helpful is creating an action plan around the goal and setting a deadline, and then making sure it's one, realistic, but two, like I feel good about the expectations I'm setting on myself, right? So I'm gonna go in with this nice little orange color right here, and I'm gonna use a flat brush, and we're just gonna pack in from the midway point back. So yeah, so yeah, creating an action plan around the goals that I have set for myself. So let's do an example. Okay, Jasmine wants to lose X amount of pounds and, you know, get physically fit by her 30th birthday. Well, my birthday is September 23rd, and I was diagnosed with diabetes at the age of 27, going on 28. And I don't want to be diabetic anymore, you know, straight up. Like, I'm too young to have this condition, and I don't want to live like this. And I have had many days where I've had poor eating habits, and it's caught up to me. So how are we going to prevent that? Well, we're almost at the 6-month mark, because March 23rd will be 6 months away from my 30th birthday. So what can I do between now and my 30th birthday to hit my goal and to feel like I'm on the straight and narrow, you know what I mean? I'm gonna take a smaller brush, I'm gonna take a smaller brush like this, and we're gonna actually go in with a little lighter color. I'm gonna try this like really light shade. I actually haven't even touched a part of the palette. I'm gonna brush some of that off, and we're gonna just pack it in from here. Put some spotlight on the slide. Whatever comes Oh, I like that. Okay. Alright, so real fast before I continue, I'm going to take that all over shader brush again and go back with that cocoa brown, and I'm just going to make sure I like even that out. Alright. So, eyes are done. Oh, no, it's not, because I need lashes. Okay, so for these lashes, got these from Amazon. I will make sure I link them below. I got a small set. All right, so this is what it comes in. Super cute. And yeah, so let's do lashes. I think I want something pretty neutral. So let's go with the second layer. I think these will be really nice. Yeah. All right. All this jewelry ain't no use when it's this dark. It's my favorite part. We see the lights, they got so far. It went too fast, we couldn't reach it with dark. It's on the wrist like a charm, yeah. Layer was feeling like All right, so lashes are on. This is a nice little set. Let me put this away from my dog. Comes over and tries to take it like he just did. Okay, so for foundation today, I want to do, I actually haven't worn this in a set in a minute. I'm gonna do my Charlotte Tilbury, yeah, the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation. This stuff is like so good. If it focuses, there it is. There it is. And again, I'm in the shade 15.5 Cool Red. It is really red. But a little goes a long way. So we're gonna just put like a couple of drops like there and right there. And then, okay, make sure he's good. And we're just gonna buff it out and pat it out.
We could see in 2020, twice we could see it till the end.
Oh yeah, this looks so great. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, love this. So that is the foundation. For concealer, okay, I had another concealer but I can't find it, so we're gonna go in with the same that we did for the eye. This is in Warm Caramel. This is a little bit brighter than I wanted, but that's okay. And then we're just gonna, and that's it. That is all we need. Taking a sponge, we're gonna just blend it out. Okay, sorry, I got distracted. So back to setting goals and, you know, being your best self. So after you have your plan of action, tip 3, if I could offer like any advice, is to find accountability. Now, I say this knowing that there has been times where I've had accountability and I've completely ignored them. Like, I'm very much, I am, you know, stuck in my ways sometimes, and what I say is what I say, and it is what it is. But I've come to a place where I welcome accountability and I welcome feedback from friends and family members. So I do have trusted people and trusted sources where I'm like, hey, please hold me accountable for this, or, you know, I want to work on that. And like, I have some really awesome friends that if I ask that of them, they show up, you know, and it's awesome to have that. So accountability is huge. I think knowing, one, you're not going through the journey of bettering yourself in whatever capacity is really good, and knowing that you're not doing it alone. So there's a person that can help you when you feel down, and then have the freedom to like cheer you on and champion you. Like, everyone needs a champion and everyone needs to have that support system. So yeah, step 1, assess and survey your life and your lifestyle. Step 2, create an action plan. Step 3, get accountability, and be willing to have a person in your life to be like, hey, remember when you said that you didn't want to do that, so why are you doing that, you know? Or they're like, hey, just checking in, making sure you're on top of that XYZ goal, what's going on. Like, that's huge, that's important. So that accountability is really good. This is the Juvia's Place foundation stick in Congo. I'm going to use that for a little bit of a contour. I went too much, but that's okay. So taking the other side of my concealer sponge, I'm going to use this side, and I'm just going to squeeze it and blend that thing right on out. And I realized I didn't set my face, but we'll do that in a second. So yeah, accountability is huge, 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 huge. And I think for anyone that is looking for ways to level themselves up or be that girl, or, you know, just be better about, you know, drinking water, be better about minding your business, and be better about your fitness journey, be better about your spiritual health, be better, that accountability comes into play, and is super helpful. Oh, that looks good though. Oh, okay, shorty. All right, so I'm actually gonna go over with a bronzer. This is Mentor Cosmetics Out of Office. So I'm gonna take my bronzer brush. This is the Morphe Cosmetics M164 brush. I love this brush so much. And we're gonna take a little bit and we're just gonna go right down the nose. And right into that, for that makeup. Okay, making sure it's not like too harsh, but and I'm just gonna take my concealer side of the concealer sponge and I'm just gonna actually go just to lighten that up a little bit. Okay, so I didn't set my under eyes. I'm gonna do that right now. And I'm gonna use my translucent powder, pressed powder. This is by Makeup Revolution, the white one. You've seen this before. And I'm just gonna take my brush and pack it right there. That looks so good. So for blush, we're gonna use my Juvia's Place Saharan Blush Palette Volume 1. Feeling a little pinky, so let's do Zane. Let's go with this color. So we're gonna go with Zane right here. Taking a big fluffy blush brush. I'm gonna do 2 pads there, tap off excess, and we're just gonna just like that. Oh, this looks good. Tip number 5. Sounds pretty self-explanatory. Oh, I found my other concealer. Wow. And it's to be gracious with yourself. I really think it's important to recognize it's a journey. It's really all about the journey. It's not about the destination. So for me and the goals that I have set for myself this year, like, let's say I get super stressed and I'm overwhelmed. So I'm staying up late, I'm not sleeping well, and I oversleep and I miss my workout alarms and all the things that can happen. I recognize that, like, I'm human, I'm flawed, and so I think I talked about this in my vlog as I've been fasting, but like, I invite God into my stuff now. So like, for me, what that looks like is saying, hey God, hey Jesus, you know, love you, help me. Like, and sometimes it's just like that. It really is how you want me to do this. So for lips, we are going to line with my Juvia's Place in Brownie. This is one of my favorite lip liners. And y'all already know we're gonna do a new lip, right? Like, you assumed that? Okay, good. Just make sure. We're gonna overline. Ooh, yeah, love that. Okay, get a little chocolatey chocolate in there. You already guessed it. Protector from Maybelline Super Matte Stay Ink. This is a number 85 protector. And for the lighter part, we're gonna do the NYX Powder Puff Lippy. This is in the shade Cool Intentions, which is like a mauve. It's a very much mauvey color, but you just kind of squeeze it out on the tube and then you apply. So let's get a little bit there. Sometimes I like look at myself and I'm like, man, girl, you did that. You really did that. That looks great. All right, I'm done. This is a fast get ready with me. So yeah, I think that I just really wanted to have these kinds of conversations as I'm doing my makeup and getting ready with you guys. So I'm not sure if you're at this stage or you already set your intentions for the year, you set your goals, you know what you want to do, you know what you want to accomplish. I say that to say, I hope that you have an incredible and successful 2022. I really do feel good about this year, and I really do believe that God can meet you where you are if you allow him to. And I'm excited for 2022. Big things are happening over here, and I hope you are along for the ride. So thank you so much for watching. And thank you for commenting. Let me know, like, how do you feel about goal setting? Do you hate it? Do you love it? I mean, I understand we're in the pandemic, so it feels like weird to be hopeful about things anymore. But let's have a chat in the comments below. Make sure you are subscribed so you know when new videos come out. And thank you so much for watching. And again, friends, until next time, be well, do well, and be safe. Oh, hey, Onyx. You guys want to say hi to Onyx? Yeah, you do. Come here. Come here. Come on. There we go. Okay, so bye from me and my little baby Onyx. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.